Hello good day viewers, still on graph transformations. In this tutorial I would like to show you how to graph a quadratic trinomial. We are asked to sketch the function 2x squared plus 8x plus 3. First of all, we are going to transform this quadratic trinomial into its vertex form. And how can we do that? First of all, let us factor out the leading coefficient from all of these three terms. So f of x is now equal to 2 outside, and you're going to divide every single term by 2. So we have 2x squared divided by 2 plus 8x divided by 2 plus 3 divided by 2. Let us rearrange it so that this becomes 2 multiplied by x squared here plus 8x divided by 2 will give us 4x, and lastly we have 3 divided by 2. We are going to transform the first two terms into a perfect square quadratic trinomial. So half of this, half of 4, which is the coefficient of x, will give us 2, and 2 squared is 4. And that's what we are going to add and also subtract because it wasn't there before. So this is equal to 2 multiplied by x squared plus 4x. Then that number you add, which is 4, you have to take it away again. So it's like we have not added anything. Then we have 3 divided by 2. All right. If you observe, this is now a perfect squared quadratic trinomial. And how can we factorize it? It is exactly the same thing as taking x without exponent, then plus half the coefficient of x. Half of 4 is 2. Then you square all. Then you have this, right? Which is the same thing as 2 times negative 4 is negative 8, and negative 8 plus 3 will give us negative 5. So we have negative 5 divided by 2, but don't forget we have 2 here. You multiply all by that 2, and if you expand this, you have 2 multiplied by x plus 2 whole squared. Then minus this 2 will cancel this 2, leaving only negative 5. So we have negative 5 here. So this is the function we are going to construct. But remember, we have to construct the mother function, which is what? X squared. Then all other transformations will follow. So what we need to sketch is f of x equal to x squared. Already I have my x and y axis here. So starting with x squared, I will start from the origin. That is exactly where x is 0. So if x is 0, what does this mean? We are looking for the corresponding value of y. Remember that this is y equal to x squared. So what happens if x is 0? We have 0 squared, which is 0. It means that both x and y are all equal to 0. So we have an origin here. We have a point right here. When I choose x to be positive 1, what will happen to the value of y? We have 1 squared is also 1. So when x is 1, y will also be 1. This is where y is 1. So you place a point here. Then what happens if x is 2? We have 2 squared 4. So under 4, this is where we have 4. Then 3 squared will give us what? 9. So we have 9 under 3. This is that. Let's stop here. Then you can copy all of these points to the left hand side. You can just count. From here you can see we have an interval of 1, so you place a point here. Here we have interval of 2, you count 2 to the left. Here we have 3, you count 3 to the left. You place the points. So once you connect all of these points together, you're going to construct a graph of y equal to x squared. All right, let's connect all of them. So this is roughly the graph of x squared. Let me write it here. In blue, we have f of x equals x squared. Then now I would like to construct the graph of f of x equals x plus 2 whole squared. I would like to start with this one. So it is a transformation, a shift, horizontal shift, right? 2 units to the left. Remember I told you if it is positive, you shift the graph 2 units to the left. If it is negative, you shift it to the right. You do the opposite. So all this point will be shifted 2 units to the left hand side. We have another one here shifted to the left 2 units. It is now here. We have a point here shifted 2 units to the left. We have it here. We have another one here shifted to the left 2 units. It is now here. Shift this one 2 units. It is now here. We have another one here 2 units to the left. It is now here. Let's move to the top. We have another one here shifted 2 units to the left. It is now here. Another one here. It is now here. All right, now let us connect all of these points together. All right, we are moving. Then now I would like to construct the graph of f of x equal to 2 multiplied by the whole of this. Let me switch color. I would like to construct a graph of f of x equal to 2 multiplied by x plus 2 whole squared. And you should know that this constant 2 is only affecting y coordinates. So every single y coordinate will be multiplied by 2. Let's start from the origin. You should concentrate on this graph because we are done with this. From this blue, we got to the green one. And from this green, we are going to construct another one, which is red. So we have a value here. Remember that x is negative 2 here, but y is 0. Our main goal is only on the y coordinate. So y is 0 here. So once you multiply that 0 by 2, it will remain where it is, 0, right? We have a point here under 1. 1 times 2 will give us 2. So you shift it above 1 unit. Then we have another point here, which is still under 1. You can see the 1 here on y-axis. Multiplied by 2, it will be 2. So we have a point here. Let's move up. We have a point here, which is under 4. You multiply by 2, you have 8. So under 8, we have a point here. Another one here, which is still under 4. Multiplied by 2, you have 8. Then we have a point here, which is under 9. If you multiply 9 by 2, you have 18, which is very long. Let us just leave them and correct these points we have available. So this is the graph, the red one. It is the graph of 2 multiplied by x plus 2 whole squared. Then lastly, we construct everything. We only need to include minus 5. So let me switch color again. So the graph of f of x equal to 2 multiplied by x plus 2 whole squared minus 5. This minus 5 is a vertical shift 5 units to the bottom. That is along y-axis. So every single point we have will be shifted 5 units to the bottom. Okay, let's start. You can see we have a point here shifted down 5 units. It is now here, right? Then we have a point here. Count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have it here. We have another one here. You should concentrate on the red graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a point here. Then let's move to the top. We have a point here shifted downward 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a point here. And we also have another one here under 8. If you subtract 5, you have 3. So under 3, we have a point here. So let's connect all of these points together. All right. This is now the graph of 2 multiplied by x plus 2 whole squared minus 5. And you should know that this is exactly the same thing as the original function because it was the original function that I have transformed into its vertex form, which is 2x squared plus 8x plus 3. I should remember that 3 is what? Y-intercept. It is exactly where the graph crosses y-axis, which you can clearly see here. It passes through 3, right? This shows that we are absolutely correct. So this is how to transform the graph from the mother function, which is x squared. I can even delete the 2 graphs so that you can see clearly the transformation. Let me take away these 2. So you can now see clearly the transformation. The blue one is x squared, but the green one is 2x squared plus 8x plus 3. And this is just the transformation. So you can always use the mother graph, transform it gradually, add 2, the given function. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.